Hey, what's up, Mark? My name is Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to start bringing in more high quality jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, then shoot me back a message and we can chat. Or you can just take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine as well. So I'm going to jump right into this. The three things I want to go over today are content, citations, and backlinks. So, content is everything on your homepage and for your website for that matter. Now, most business owners, they understand that content, especially on the front page, is important, but they're unsure how much content and what type of content. So, the first thing I did was I grabbed all the words on your front page and I put them into this word counter. Now, you currently have 614 words on your front page. Now, Google usually likes to see at least 1,500 words of content on a front page in an industry such as plumbing. This gives you plenty of opportunity to add in what we call buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases. This is what people are searching for when they're searching for your services with an intent to buy. Now, I brought up the number one competitor for plumbing in the Wilmington area, and it's Michael and Son. And this is their Wilmington plumbing page. And I plug them into a tool that I subscribe to called Ahrefs. This tool gives me pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to actually rank websites. So in the past 30 days, their Wilmington plumbing page alone was found for 39 keywords and it was clicked on about 150 times, which is down a bit from last month, quite a bit actually. Now, I went ahead and put you into the same tool here. And in the past 30 days, your website was found for 4 keywords and it was clicked on 9 times. So we can go back to our competitor and actually click on their keywords and find the keywords they were found for. So plumber Wilmington, these are all the keywords they have on their site. And these ones with Wilmington, that's the key. That's what we want. That's what you want on your site, right? So plumber Wilmington got 300 searches alone, just that one alone in the past month. So let's go back and look at your keywords. And so you have Eastern Plumbing and Easter Plumbing. So I think that was like a typo, but the Eastern, that's a branded. So people that are searching that are already familiar with you, right? And so you got 100 search volume in the last month, and you did get clicked on it because you're pretty much in that top spot. Now, Wilmington NC Plumber, that's good, and Plumber Wilmington, those are both good ones, especially Plumber Wilmington. But as you can see, you didn't get clicked on because you're on pages 3 and 5 for those, right? So let's go back to our competitor and we'll look at his keywords or their keywords. And what you want to do is actually go down the list and grab all the relevant keywords with the Wilmington NC, and you want to put them on your site. But you don't want to put them on once. You want to put them on more times than your competitor. So you find out how many times Michael and Son, just this Wilmington Plumbing, has that on their site, and you put it on more. So if the key words they have on once, you put on twice. The ones they have on twice, you put on 3 times, so on and so forth. That way you end up dominating them in the content department. So next thing I'd like to go over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like plumber Wilmington NC, Google studies have actually shown that right around 45% of people searching these terms are going to be clicking on a business in this section. This section is called the map pack, and it has to do with your Google business profile. Now, most people, they think it's reviews that get you ranked up here, but if that were the case, Eastern Atlantic would not even be on here, and Benjamin Franklin would be up top. So it's not reviews. It's actually citations are the main driver. There's some other factors, but citations are the biggest thing. The more citations you have, the more trust you build with Google. So a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. These directory examples are like Angie, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's a ton, and I'm sure you have a bunch already, but we've seen that it's usually the businesses that have at least between like 300 and 400 citations that usually dominate this map pack up here. The good news is there's tools available that can show us what citations each of these businesses have. So we can see what Blue Water has, and say, for example, they have 250. You'd want to go down that list of citations and grab all the ones that you don't have. And then when you're done, I'd say get at least like 100 more, and that would put you up and dominate this pack and get you into that 45% that people are clicking on. Now, underneath the map pack this is called Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot gets about 40% alone of clicks, which makes it the most clicked position on the page. Whereas the map pack splits up the 45. This is about 40 all by itself. And the main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's when other websites on the internet are linking back to your site. They have a link on their site that links back to your site. And Google uses this as kind of like a online referral system. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to your site, the better. So, for example, let's say you have a local blog page or maybe a popular industry site that's linking back to your site. That's actually what's going to help push you up in the rankings. But since you guys are a plumbing company, say Pizza Hut is linking back to you. Well, that's a very popular site and gets a lot of traffic. You guys don't sell pizza, so it's not going to help you any. So let's revisit this tool here and let's see what you have for backlinks. Okay, so you have got a ton of backlinks, 3.4, right? But they're all of these backlinks are coming from 63 websites. So only 63. I mean, that's not bad in itself, but it's got to be relevant. So it's not really too much about the number anyway. It's about the relevance. So we can go in and take a look at your when we have time, we could see and look and see how much power these websites are actually pushing you. And then what we could do is go out and find more relevant, more powerful websites and get you backlinks month over month. And that would actually push you towards the top. Hold on. Towards the top of this list and eventually over, as long as you were consistent on pushing those backlinks every month. The right backlinks, right? Then you guys would become the authority when it came to plumbing companies in the Wilmington area. So just to recap what we covered, the first thing is going to be content. So you want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is going to be citations. You want to be in at least 300 to 400 directories, most likely to really dominate the map pack. And then lastly are backlinks, which you have a lot already, but you need more relevant websites linking back to your site. And that's going to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to plumbing companies in the Wilmington area. Now, if you were to implement this the right way, you guys would become number one. It would take a little bit of time, but it's definitely possible. Now, you can take this free blueprint and you can implement this yourself, like I said at the beginning, or you can save yourself some time and give me a call, or you can just you can give me a call at 910-551-2006, or you could just reply back to this email. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina, just outside of Fayetteville. And yeah, like I said, you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Now, I hope this video was educational and it showed you a few tips that you could literally do yourself and start outranking your competition. Now, I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, Mark, I really appreciate your time and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.